Hi, my name is Jansu and I'm a climate change and sustainability advisor here in Norwich. I help organizations become more sustainable and prepare for the effects of climate change. I'm also the Norwich City Coordinator of Pint of Science with my friend Sam. Pint of Science is a festival run entirely by volunteers where we bring scientists and members of the public together in local pubs. The scientists give talks about their research, and the public ask any questions they have. It is not at all like a lecture though, more informal, usually with some games and fun quizzes too. I have lived and worked in several cities around the world, which was amazing. But when I moved to Norwich, it almost immediately felt like home. Not only is Norfolk beautiful, but it is also very welcoming. People are open-minded and friendly. And the research community here is inspiring and supportive. Norwich is leading the way in many scientific disciplines, especially in environmental and life sciences, and it makes me proud to be part of this community. Science helps us understand everything from why we get sick to how we can protect our environment. It also helps us find solutions to problems like the climate change. The dedication of the researchers to explain the world around us by observations and experiments, and the creativity they show in solving problems are simply inspiring. That is why we, the Pint of Science team, organize our festival to showcase what amazing work is being done right on our doorstep in Norwich. Next, you will hear from some of our volunteers who work in Norwich Research Park and the University of East Anglia. They will tell you about their own research.
Hello everyone, I'm Becky and I'm a PhD student based right here in Norwich. I work at the Earlham Institute, which is a part of the Norwich Research Park, and my work focuses on looking at animal genomes for conservation purposes. So a genome consists of all the genetic information that makes up a living organism. I'm trying to understand factors that influence small or endangered populations at this genome level, and this will hopefully give us enough information to be able to help protect them from going extinct. I really like living in Norfolk because it's such a beautiful place to be. From the vibrant city centre of Norwich itself to the surrounding Norfolk coasts, I've really enjoyed exploring them. And I've really enjoyed becoming part of the brilliant science hub that there is here in Norwich, especially the Pint of Science family. I've always been curious, so a job in research seemed like a good fit for me. And I love science because it helps us to understand the world around us that little bit better and helps us to continually make improvements to our way of life. What inspires me are the people around me. A really great thing about my job is that I get to meet new people every day and hear about their research, and seeing how passionate they are about their science really helps to keep me going.
Hello everyone, my name is Maria and I'm from Barcelona. I moved to Norwich this past September to start my PhD project at the Quadram Institute, which is part of the Norwich Research Park. I'm studying bacteria, so all these tiny little living organisms that can be everywhere. You can see them with your eyes, so you need to use a microscope. Then you can see them in your skin, in the food. For example, bacteria can be used to make yogurt or cheese, and they can even be present in soil and help crops grow. So they can be good, but they can also make you really sick. But only less than 1% of the known bacteria are harmful. In the hospitals, for example, bacteria can be spread really easily and pass from one person to another, and they can also be present in many surfaces. So there are many infections that are caused by these bad bacteria in the hospital especially, and they're really dangerous because they can cause a high number of deaths. So I want to understand how these hospital-acquired infections happen and prevent them by creating new products that will help clean and disinfect the surfaces much, much better. And studying in Norfolk is a really good opportunity to meet amazing researchers and other students as well. And what I really like about science is that it's always changing and there are always new topics to study. I think it's important because we all need to understand science to solve the problems that surround us. For example, scientists created the vaccines for the coronavirus, which is really useful, as you can tell. And well, I think throughout the years I've been inspired by women in science who had to face many obstacles in their careers, but they did persevere and they never gave up. And I think that's the most important lesson that I do try to remember every day. And this is me.
Hi, I'm Dr. Rhiannon Lord. I'm a research fellow here in the School of Chemistry at the University of East Anglia, and my group is focused on the design and synthesis of new metallodrugs for the treatment of cancer. So this is important because the metallodrugs that are currently used in the clinic contain a metal known as platinum. So platinum is an expensive rare metal, therefore the drugs in the end are expensive, and it's also a heavy element and therefore replaces other metals in the body. So this leads to what's known as toxicity and increases the amount of side effects that the patients have. So it's important for us as a group to work on new, cheaper metallodrugs that we can specifically target to the cancer and help to reduce these side effects to the patient. So working on drugs is a lengthy process. It takes around 10 to 15 years to make it from the benchtop into the clinic. And therefore I need to work with and collaborate with a wide range of scientists, from biologists, chemists, pharmaceutical industries, hospitals, clinicians. And so the Norwich Research Park is perfect for this, and it was one of the main reasons for me to want to come here to do my research. So we have a wide range of expertise on the research park, and means I can collaborate on a daily basis and share knowledge with these other scientists. What inspires me as a chemist really is to help other people and to problem solve. So this is what I like about science, is I can go into my lab, I can think of an idea and I can go into the lab and I can recreate my ideas, or try to recreate my ideas inside the lab. And what I can do then is I can take my ideas to my colleagues and my collaborators, and together we can discuss and work out projects to try and help the future. And so that's my drive, is to try and create a better future for people, try and help solve some of our world issues. In particular for me is the treatment of cancer. So trying to make the lives and the treatment better for cancer patients.
Hi everyone, my name is Agatha and I'm a PhD student at the University of East Anglia, where I study psychology. As you might guess from my accent, I'm not from here. I'm actually from France, and coming to Norwich was the most scary and best decision I ever take. Norwich is such a lovely place. It's full of opportunities. It has this amazing international research team, which is wonderful because I get to learn from people from different cultures. So yeah, best decision ever. And what I like the most about science, it's that it helps us understand the world. It tells us what has been, what can be, and it's the first step toward a better one, like a better world. As a social scientist, I study intergroup contacts. That is, for example, interacting with someone from a different cultural background while waiting for the bus, or engaging with members of different groups on the social media. And evidence has shown that positive intergroup contact can lead to reduced negative feelings such as prejudice. So it's the first step toward a more equal society, and it's just seems wonderful. And my job is to ask people a lot of questions regarding their habits to better understand this phenomenon and use it at its full potential. What inspires me is how humans are able to adapt and evolve, and how you can learn about what other people say or create, and that in the end all it takes is you to make a difference. So that's what motivates me, and I hope it will motivate you too, and that you will learn that science is more than someone wearing a white blouse in a lab.